My name's Jeffrey McGrew, and I'm from Because We Can, and we made these tables for Autodesk. It's really simple, straightforward. We've been doing a bunch of work over the last year with Autodesk around strategy for fabrication and research, and Camille from the creative group that deals with a lot of the consumer apps asked us to help her make some tables for Autodesk University. And the idea was to make these standing height game tables, and there was originally we were starting out with chess tables. We wanted to do something that was a combination of showing a lot of the Autodesk apps coming together and a lot of the digital fabrication technologies coming together. So like the chess table, the chess pieces are 3D printed, but the table is CNC routed from a shop bot. Some of the tables have little laser details on them. We're trying to combine all of the different things together. So we made 2 chess tables, a checkers table that's over there, and then because I like Go, I made a Go table.
And these are all flat pack.
Yeah, they're all flat pack design. They all break down really easy. It's just 4 pieces for the base, and the top goes on. And so we did one design as a 3D model using 123D, and then broke this out into vectors, and then drew over the top of that to make all the different variations on the design. So each one's unique, but it was really easy to make each one unique because it's one of the upsides of CNC routing stuff out. And then like this one, for example, the table lake has this is a mathematically randomized patterning that we did using our CAM software. Where it's just you feed it certain variables and it just kind of grasshopper-esque like figures out what you want to do and cuts it out. And and then they're all flat pack and they're all sustainable plywood from a local supplier that's in the Pacific Northwest. Columbia Forest Products, we use a lot of their stuff. And,
I noticed you also designed them so that there's no fasteners.
There is one single fastener that can go in here and connect to a dowel pin hole that's actually on the other side on this guy.
Okay.
If they needed it, but if you cut them out right, you can just kind of smack them together with a dead blow hammer, and then they'll stay together until you smack them apart. So they don't really need fasteners. They put some in these guys just for extra stability, I think. But they're pretty fastener-free design that we came up with. So,
cool.
But the cool part, the real thing here isn't so much about the tables. It's more about the fact that we had our friend from Autodesk contact us and be like, hey, we want to make these tables. And in about 20 minutes, I whipped up this design and emailed it to her and was like, hey, what do you think of this? And she came back and was like, oh, that looks fantastic. Let's make them. We're like, okay, cool. And then I think we spent 3 days. We cut them out we had one of our interns cut some of them out. We cut some of them out. And then we just had like a work party weekend where a couple people came over and sanded them on a Sunday. And then we all went to lunch. And so like in 3 days, roughly, and nobody having to like work like crazy, we cranked out like 4 tables and a bunch of stools, and
nice.
And each one's unique and everything like that. So that's what part of the promise of it is, that you're able to make things for events and to make things just on the spur of a moment that really fit the occasion. So it's a lot of fun.